What's up, everybody, and welcome back. I, of course, am John, the creative blue-collar guy, and we've got some music news today surrounding, well, I'll get into it after this first article, but it has to do with a Coheed and Cambria tour in which I'm going to be seeing the band here in a couple months with the MVP himself. Maxfield Von Priestley and I are going to be hanging out at one of the Southern California dates for the Coheed and Cambria show. But they recently had to replace. I'll go ahead and click over here first. Coheed and Cambria was set to tour with the band Dance Gavin Dance, among a few others, on this tour that they're just about to start, and I think they're coming here in August. And it was just announced that Dance Gavin Dance was removed from the tour, and Alkaline Trio will be replacing them on the headlining tour. Let's see, so here it kind of goes on to talk a little bit about, okay, here's the poster. And Mafika was the other one. So there you can see they've already updated the poster. These are the dates. And so let's go ahead and back up a little bit. That Dance Gavin Dance, Tillian Pearson responds to sexual assault allegations. I'm not going to go through and read all of this in great detail because there's a lot of pretty strong language in some of these statements, and I don't need to go through every single one of them word for word. I'll just keep this video pretty short, but I'm going to link all of these articles in the description of this video so you can go through and read the whole thing at length. But it basically says that he was accused, let's see, no, that's his apology. The band released a statement. Okay, so on June 1st, a Reddit user posted a 6,000 plus word recollection of her recent interactions with Pearson around the time Dance Gavin Dance played at their own Swanfest event in Sacramento. In these recollections, the woman claims she first got in touch with Pearson through what she described as, quote, an extremely thirsty message she sent to the singer on Instagram while, quote, definitely under the influence of something. The message is said to have been sent long ago, and that Pearson's eventual response was, quote, a little weird. And it goes on to talk about them exchanging phone numbers, agreeing to meet up. She says that when they met, I knew he was pretty drunk and going through an extremely stressful time. Somewhere in one of these paragraphs it mentions how, I guess the bassist for Dance Gavin Dance had recently passed away, so obviously this guy's probably going through some stuff with that. But here it details that he, I guess, slapped her in the face twice, a few other things. Again, it goes on in great lengths. I'll let you guys read it all for yourself. But she is basically claiming that everything that happened and everything they did was not consensual. He comes back in his response later and says that everything was consensual. So here's his first statement that he put out on June 1st. He talks about how he has text threads, but he doesn't want to air them out there. And then his second response was an apology. But then if you continue to scroll down in this article, there are actually further allegations. So more people came up, and I guess other women or other individuals out there had more to say about this. So there's more texts, more, I guess, photos, screenshots. Again, I'll let you guys go through all this on your own, but up here we're going to read the statement from the band. So this is the official statement from Dance Gavin Dance. It says, the recent allegations against Tillian are something we take very seriously, and we've been in deep discussion regarding the appropriate action. Effective immediately, Tillian will be stepping away from the band in order to seek professional help. John, Will, Matt, and Andrew will continue on with all currently scheduled tours. The band will also be proceeding with the release of Jackpot Juicier as planned. I'm assuming is their new album they had recorded. We all worked incredibly hard on this album, and it is also the last recorded body of work from Tim, their bass player who passed away. We want to be sure we give it the full release attention that it deserves to honor his legacy. We know that this is a very upsetting and trying situation for all those affected, and we ask people to please be understanding as possible while everyone works through this. We appreciate you always. Love, Matt, Will, John, and Andrew. So again, I don't know what to make of this initially. I know the narrative is believe all women, but we kind of saw what happened with Johnny Depp and all that stuff. So I'm not saying this stuff is untrue. I'm not saying it is true. All I'm saying, I'm putting out the information that they've been removed from this Coheed and Cambria tour. So I'll be interested to see how this turns out. I know a few years back, somebody tried to do this to Maynard James Keenan, singer for Tool, A Perfect Circle, and Pustifer. A statement went out from I think an anonymous Reddit user, anonymous Twitter user, something, detailing out these stories of Maynard and misconduct and whatever. And everybody was really quiet for a while. Maynard didn't initially come out and say anything. The rest of the guys in any of his bands, nobody spoke up or said anything. And his one simple statement when he finally came back online was basically that it was all false. Thank you to everyone who saw through this. I was off the internet for a few days. You should try it sometimes. And nothing else ever came of that story. Big time news sources like Rolling Stone and others reached out to this individual to try to corroborate the story, to try to get more info, to try to get more details. And they just kept brushing him off and saying, oh no, I'm working with so-and-so. And kind of kept naming off other big news sources and claiming that they were working with someone else on getting their story out. And nothing else ever came of it. So as far as the Maynard thing, I don't know if that was true or if it's not, but obviously it went away. No one sought further action after him. So I'll be curious to see what happens with this one. I don't know much about this band or much about the guys in it. I know some of their music, but that's about as far as that goes. So I don't know, what do you guys think about this? Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to like this video, share it out there. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you do not miss future videos. And if you are a returning viewer, as always, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.